In today's video, we'll explore the life of Alain Delon. We'll cover his rise to stardom and the darker shadows that followed him. Stay tuned, this is a story you won't want to miss. The internationally acclaimed French actor left an indelible mark on cinema. His life was a tapestry of passion, intrigue, and undeniable talent. But did you know? Behind those blue eyes and suave looks, there's a twist. Emerged as one of the foremost European actors of the 20th century. His looks and tender manner made him unforgettable. He could blend toughness with vulnerability. He played both depraved anti-heroes and romantic leads. From Plein Soleil to Le Guépard, Delon's films were a symphony of passion, tragedy, and triumph. Died August 18, 2024. At the age of 88, he has left a mark on French cinema, starring in more than 120 films in his career. As we explore Alain Delon's rich career, let's uncover the man behind the legend. He was an enigmatic actor who graced the silver screen and our hearts. Stay tuned for more intriguing insights. Before Alain Delon became a symbol of French cinema, he was just a boy with a complicated childhood. Born on November 8, 1935, in the small town of Sceaux, France, Delon's early years were far from glamorous. His father, Fabien Delon, owned a small cinema. This may have foreshadowed his son's future in film. However, life was anything but cinematic for young Alain. His parents divorced when he was just 4 years old, leaving him in the care of a foster family for much of his childhood. This period of separation and instability deeply affected Delon. He was a rebellious child, frequently changing schools and getting into trouble. But despite these challenges, or maybe because of them, he became tough and magnetic. These would later define his acting career. Little did anyone know, the boy from Sceaux would become a film icon in France. He would forever change film history. The scene fades out as the music plays softly. It leads into the next chapter of Delon's life. Alain Delon's academic journey was as turbulent as his early childhood. His parents separated and he went into foster care. So Delon's education suffered amid the chaos. He attended several schools. His rebellious nature made it hard to stay in one place for long. By his teenage years, Delon had been expelled from multiple schools. His teachers were frustrated by his lack of discipline and frequent absences. Formal education may not have been his forte, but the streets of Paris became his real classroom. Here Delon learned about life, survival, and ultimately himself. At 17, he enlisted in the French Navy, a decision that would take him far from the classroom and into the world. Though he never finished school, Alain Delon learned from his time in the Navy and in cinema, those lessons no school could teach. These early struggles would shape the man who would one day become a cinematic legend. The scene fades as the music transitions to a more dramatic tone, setting up the next chapter of Delon's life. Delon's path to stardom was anything but conventional. After the French Navy, Delon returned to Paris. He had no education and no clear direction, but fate had other plans. To make ends meet, Delon took on a series of odd jobs, from waiting tables to working as a porter in Les Halles. But it was his good looks and charisma that caught the right people's attention at the right time. Transitioned to an image of Delon at a glamorous party, looking. In 1957, a talent scout spotted Delon at the Cannes Film Festival while he was with friends. His lack of acting experience was no matter. His striking looks and mysterious aura were impossible to ignore. Offers poured in. Soon Delon found himself in Rome. He was working with the famous Italian director Luchino Visconti. His first major role came in the film Christine, 1958, opposite Romy Schneider. The film launched his career and a passionate love affair between Delon and Schneider. Their romance would capture fans worldwide. From that moment on, Alain Delon's career skyrocketed. He quickly became the face of French cinema. He was known for his intense performances, smoldering good looks, and complex, often brooding characters. Delon's early career set the stage for a legendary journey in film. He would become one of the most celebrated and enigmatic actors of his generation. Alain Delon's rise to fame wasn't immediate, but when it happened, it was meteoric. By the late 1950s, Delon had appeared in a few films, but a role in 1960 would catapult him to international stardom. The film Purple Noon, Plein Soleil, directed by René Clément, was Delon's breakout role. Delon played the charming yet sinister Tom Ripley. He captivated audiences with his magnetic presence and a complex portrayal of the character. The film was a huge success, both with critics and fans. Delon became a household name overnight. His performance in Purple Noon wasn't just a hit in France, it made waves internationally, establishing Delon as a rising star in European cinema. But it was only the beginning. In 1963, Delon starred in The Leopard, directed by Luchino Visconti. The film, which won the Palme d'Or at Cannes, solidified Delon's status as a global icon. From that point on, Alain Delon was no longer just an actor, he was a symbol of French and European cinema. His fame spread across continents. Films like Le Samouraï, 1967, and La Piscine, 1969, made him a top star of his generation. Alain Delon wasn't famous for his iconic films. His love life was as captivating and often drew intense public interest. Over the years, Delon was romantically linked with some of the most beautiful and talented women in the world. The most famous was his relationship with Austrian actress Romy Schneider. The two met on the set of Christine in 1958, and their on-screen chemistry quickly turned into a passionate real-life romance. Delon and Schneider became one of Europe's most glamorous couples. They captured the hearts of fans across the continent. However, the relationship with Schneider ended in 1963. Soon after, Delon married actress Nathalie Barthélemy. Together, they had a son, Anthony Delon, but the marriage was short-lived, ending in divorce in 1969. In the late 1960s, Delon began a long-term affair with French actress Mireille d'Arc. He starred alongside her in many films. Their relationship lasted over a decade. It is one of the most stable, significant periods in Delon's life. Later, Delon had a serious relationship with Dutch model Rosalie van Bremen. The couple met in 1987 while filming a music video. They had two children, Anouchka and Alain Fabien Delon. Though they never married, they were together for over a decade before parting ways in 2002. Alain Delon's romantic life was as dramatic and intriguing as any of his film roles. Each relationship left its mark on him, shaping not only the man, but also the legend that he became. Through love, heartbreak, and everything between, Delon's life off-screen was a saga all its own. Alain Delon, known for his intense screen presence and romances, only married once. In 1964, Delon married French actress Nathalie Barthélemy, who was better known as Nathalie Delon. Their wedding was a glamorous affair, befitting two of France's most popular stars. A year after their marriage, the couple had a son, Anthony Delon. He would later become an actor, like his father. Despite the public's fascination with their marriage, it wasn't destined to last. By 1968, after 4 years together, Alain and Nathalie had separated. Their divorce was finalized in 1969. Though their marriage was short-lived, it remains a significant chapter in Delon's life. Nathalie Delon, a successful actress, was a part of Alain's life through their son, Anthony. Though they went their separate ways, their marriage was marked by passion, success, and the birth of a new generation of the Delon legacy. Alain Delon's career is not just defined by his iconic roles, but also by the numerous accolades and awards he has received throughout his decades-long journey in cinema. His contributions to film have earned him recognition from some of the most prestigious institutions in the world. One of the most significant moments in Delon's career came in 2019. He was honored with a prestigious honorary Palme d'Or at the Cannes Film Festival. This award celebrated a lifetime of contributions to cinema. It solidified Delon's status as a living legend. In 1985, Delon won the César Award for Best Actor for his powerful performance in Notre Histoire. This award, the French equivalent of the Oscars, recognized his talent. It honored his skill in captivating audiences with his complex characters. Delon's influence extended beyond France. He was also known internationally. In 1964, he received a Golden Globe Award for Most Promising Newcomer, marking his impact on Hollywood and the global film industry. Delon has received Lifetime Achievement Awards from several film festivals and institutions. These include the Berlin and Venice Film Festivals. These accolades show his acting skill and lasting impact on cinema. Alain Delon's awards and recognitions are a testament to his remarkable talent and the indelible mark he has left on the world of film. His legacy is not just in the roles he played, it is in the countless accolades that honor his contributions to cinema. As of 2024, Alain Delon has an estimated net worth of approximately $300 million. This substantial wealth reflects his long and successful career in the film industry, both as an actor and a producer. Delon earns from his iconic roles in films like Purple Noon and The Leopard. He also has made smart investments in real estate and businesses, including his luxury brand. His real estate is worth about $100 million. It includes prime properties in the French Riviera, Switzerland, and Italy. Despite his wealth, Delon is known for his modesty and prefers to keep a relatively private lifestyle. Alain Delon owns several luxury properties. They reflect his taste and success in entertainment. One of his most famous homes is his estate in Douchy, a small village in central France. It is in the Loire department. Delon has owned this estate for many years. It is known for its seclusion and calm. It gives the legendary actor privacy from the public. The Douchy estate has a grand, traditional French mansion. It is surrounded by extensive grounds with lush gardens, woods, and a private lake. The property has a serene, idyllic setting. It embodies Delon's renowned elegance. Inside, the mansion has classic, timeless furnishings. They show Delon's love of art and luxury. Delon owns properties in Switzerland and the French Riviera and a duchy estate. They reflect his international lifestyle. These properties are in some of Europe's most exclusive, scenic areas. They show his love for beauty and sophistication. Alain Delon has refined tastes, including an impressive car collection. His collection has luxury, vintage, and sports cars. It reflects his love for classic design and high-performance vehicles. One of the most iconic models in Ferrari's history, the 250 GT Lusso, is a prized possession for any car enthusiast. Delon's model is particularly famous, as he was often photographed driving it in the 1960s. This classic Italian sports car was a favorite of Delon, known for its sleek design and powerful V8 engine. The Ghibli exemplifies the blend of performance and luxury that Delon appreciates in his cars. Delon owns several versions of the Porsche 911, a car renowned for its engineering excellence and enduring appeal. His collection includes models from different decades. They show the evolution of this iconic sports car. Another standout in Delon's collection is the Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. It is famous for its gull-wing doors and advanced technology for its time. This car is not only a symbol of luxury but also a masterpiece of automotive engineering. The Jaguar E-Type is a classic British sports car. It is one of the most beautiful cars ever made. It has been in Delon's collection for years. Its sleek design and powerful engine make it a favorite among collectors. Alain Delon, the acclaimed French actor, died at 88. He played both the bad guy and the policeman. He passed away peacefully. He left an indelible mark on French cinema, gracing it with more than 120 films throughout his remarkable career. Delon's looks and tender manner made him tough yet vulnerable. This made him one of France's most memorable leading men. In his prime, in the 1960s and 1970s, Delon worked with some of the world's best directors. They included Luchino Visconti and Joseph Losey. He was unforgettable, whether as a depraved anti-hero or a romantic lead. From Plein Soleil to Le Guépard, Delon's cinematic journey was a symphony of passion, tragedy, and triumph. Delon's legacy lives on in cinephiles' hearts worldwide. His passing marks the end of an era. Alain Delon is a name that means elegance and intensity. It's also tied to great films. He has left a lasting mark on cinema. From his breakout roles in the 1960s to his status as a global icon, Delon's journey is a testament to his unmatched talent and enduring appeal. Beyond the screen, Delon's influence extends to his style, his life, and his legacy. It inspires new generations of actors, filmmakers, and fans. Alain Delon's life and career show us more than just an actor. They show a man who lived on his own terms. He did so with passion, grace, and an unmatched presence. Alain Delon may be out of the spotlight, but his legacy will shine in cinema history for generations.